What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Views. Tonight, we're going to be doing a revisit of the one and only Natural Light. Why are we doing this? Well, I noticed that the only time that I've ever reviewed this beer as a standalone review was 4 years ago. And obviously, 4 years is a long time. This beer has been featured on my channel several times in beer battles, but I've never done a revisit of this. And here recently, I've been slowly starting to do some revisits of stuff that I haven't, done a proper review of in several years. So this is one of them. I reviewed this 4 years ago. Now, let's put this into perspective. Just how drastically beer prices have changed since then. I remember in the video I was reviewing the 16-ounce can. Those were the original cans before they went with the retro look. But the cans were 16-ounce cans. So I had a 4-pack of the 16-ounce cans. And in that video, I just watched it a few minutes ago, they were $2.98 for a 4-pack. Today, that same 4-pack will run you $4.48. So, yeah. Major difference there in price. I can't remember what the 12 packs or 15 packs. I can't remember what I was buying back then. But now, in this world, this new economy that we live in now, you can get a 15 pack of these for $10.48. So it's still a pretty good deal for 15 beers at 4.2% ABV. So take that into consideration. But I gave it an 8.5 back then because it was truly my go-to beer, and it has become my go-to beer once again ever since I noticed that it is $10.48 for a 15-pack of beer. So you're paying less than you would be for like a Coors Light or Miller Lite, and you're getting more beer. Do I still buy Miller and Coors? Of course. But usually just for a regular beer night, I'm typically picking up Natural Light as my go-to. So let's give this a revisit after 4 years. So starting off, the can, phenomenal. I love the can. This is slightly different from the original can that they did last year, or year before last. I can't remember exactly when it's 2024 now, so I think it was 2022. Correct me if I'm wrong, that they came out with the retro vintage cans. Now, I have one of the cans right up here. I don't know if you can see. Wait, where is that? Right there. That's the original can that they came out with. There's a couple of differences. Like the Natural Light there is different. I think this is actually just a little bit smaller there on the label, so not that it matters, but they did slightly change it. That's why I have another one back here as well. That's the newer edition. So I don't know if they're going to slightly tweak it every year or not, but again, this is coming in at 4.2% ABV. Let's pour it up. Let's get it into the glass. It's like we always do. We really don't worry about the pour really on these. It's just a light beer. It's going to pour a golden clear appearance. Really white head, getting about 3 fingers on it. Put that there. Let's go to the nose. You get that typical American Adjunct Lager aroma. It's grainy. And that's pretty much it. It's just a really light. Smell a little bit of malt, but a grainy malt aroma on the nose. Head's dying down pretty quickly. But Natural Light, it looks good, and like I said, it's my go-to. right now, one of my go-tos, one of my main go-tos, because of the low price. I mean, 15 beers for around $11. I mean, in this world's economy, that's pretty good for beer. So we're going to get into the taste now. Cheers. It's crisp. It's clean. It's refreshing. I know I say that a lot in my videos, but it ticks all the boxes. 4.2% ABV. Again, this is a pretty good beer. Now, is it a beer that you're going to fall in love with? Possibly. I mean, there's nothing offensive about it. It doesn't have any complex flavors or anything that's going to wow you. It's not going to be like a delicious beer. It's not like that. It's not that it's not. It's just a light beer. So it tastes like a light beer. It's just not a craft beer. And if craft beer is something that you drink exclusively, then you're probably not going to like this. But if you drink Bud, Coors, Miller, you drink products like that, this is going to be right up your alley, and you're going to be paying a lot less for it. So, with that being said, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. If you're strapped for cash or you just want to save a little bit of money, then it probably would be wiser to go with the 15-pack of the Natural Light. Real quick, I do want to look. I have Walmart pulled up. I want to see what a 30-pack is. Okay, so a 30-pack of these are $18.98, so $19 essentially for a 30-pack. And again, $10.48 for the 15 and $4.48 for the 4-pack of the 16-ounce pint cans. And also $2.48 for a 1.25 fluid ounce can. So definitely Natural Light is a winner when it comes to price. And like I said, there's nothing offensive about it. It tastes like a light beer. It's easy to drink. It goes down. It's smooth. Like I have a cooler full of it right here. I've already drinking 2 of these before this review. I'm going to drink that one, and I'm going to keep drinking the ones out of my cooler. 4 years ago, I gave it an 8.5. Now I'm going to give it a solid 9. I'm going to give it a little bit better grading than I gave it 4 years ago, simply because the beer still holds up to this day. It's got a really cool can art on it. I really love that they went back with this one. Natural Light seemed like a cheaper beer back in the day just because of that label that they had. It just screamed cheap. It just screamed the next door neighborhood drunk, if you will. Or that homeless man on the street or something. It just screamed cheap, and it looked like it was low quality, and it's something that I never wanted to try. But I remember buying it and thinking that, this is a pretty good beer. So it kind of just went from there. But 9 out of 10 from me here at Beer Views. If you guys have this in your area, which I'm pretty sure you do, this stuff is everywhere. Pick it up. Give it a try if you haven't already. If you like light beers, you're probably going to like this one. I would take this over Milwaukee's Best Light, even though that one's decent. I would take this over Keystone Light. And when it comes to the big dogs, it really just depends on what I'm feeling. If I want a little bit more flavor in a light beer, I'm probably going to drink Miller Lite. But I did Miller Lite versus Natural Light, and they were so close, it was almost hard to tell the difference. And it's really just a preference thing. So they tied, if you wanted to know that. So that's pretty much all I got. Natural Light, 9 out of 10 on the revisit. It still holds its own, guys. So that's it from me here at Beer Views. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. If you guys have any suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. As always, until next time, cheers, and thanks for watching.